to welcome you all into my friend Jen's home. Jen, it's so good to see you. Thank you so much for having me here.
I'm so glad to have you.
So Jen, you have a little bit of a history in crafting. Why don't you tell me about that?
I do. I grew up in a crafting family. My mother and my grandmother were fabulous crafters, and they set this bar that I've been trying to meet and just not finding the time to do so.
So what I want to do is show you guys how to create some simple formulas and formats that you'll be able to take and translate, whether you have 3 or 4 pictures for a page or just one. You can really take a kit that we put together and use a simple formula. We're going to focus kind of on the squares today. So you can see a whole bunch of squares here on this page, but it adds some symmetry. The photos all lay out. This is a scrapbook easel, so it makes crafting really easy. Have you ever seen?
I've never even seen one of these before.
These are really great because you can prop things up, you can work on it facing you. I'm gonna kind of show you backwards so you can get a good look, and you at home. But it's a great working surface. It has these little magnets so that we can place things on. And speaking of a time-saving tip, when you want to create something and you're not really sure how it wants to go, you may not want to glue it down. So you can place your magnets on here, close it up, and walk away and come back to it a week later and you know exactly where you left off. I want you to cut out our 2.5 inch by 2.5 inch square. Any basic paper trimmer will do. I use a rotary one, but anything works. So you just go to the 2.5 inch mark. So with a rotary trimmer, you can stack up several sheets of paper. So if you need 3 different designs, you can stack them all up at one time and then get all of your different colors so you're ready to go. So you only have to make, I don't know, 5 swipes back and forth. So that's really easy, time saving. Now Jen, for this one, we're gonna use a 5x7 photo. So all these colors go together just beautifully, tell a story. So you can really capture your photos, use the colors that are on the kids' clothes, in the background as your inspiration. There's no rules that you have to absolutely follow anytime. It's what speaks to you. So we could start gluing these right away if we wanted to, because we know we want to keep to this format. Let's see, we have a couple extras. You can leave that here because you know what? I think this photo is going to
cover up.
It's going to cover it, so it doesn't matter. So we can just kind of move the magnets and stick that in. Slide it around. Now there's no set rule. You could center this. You can offset it. I like having my larger photos offset down to the left corner or up in the right corner. Then we have a couple extra blocks. What I like to do is just sort of stick them out from behind your big piece, and it just adds a little bit of tying and accent. If you take a look, the colors here are the same color as this background here. Jen, wasn't that easy?
It really was easy. I'm so impressed with how quickly it came together. It looks so professional and looks fabulous.
So you guys can do this at home. I know you can. Jen, this took no time at all. This just comes together. Play with the colors, have fun, use that inspiration. Again, Jen, thank you so much for having me in your home, that we were able to share this.
It was a great time. I enjoy every minute of it.
We're gonna take a break, and when we come back, we're gonna be in my home studio. I just took a trip to China, and I have a lot more memories that I wanna preserve from that trip, which was so much fun. So we're gonna show you guys some fun, simple ways to do that when you go on a vacation as well.